Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Leslie, and today I wanted to do a video of the various machines that I have available to use in my craft room and a brief overview and demonstration of the things they can do. The Cricut is very it does a lot of various items. It can write, it can cut. It's just a wonderful machine. I've had mine for probably 6-7 years now. I've made t-shirt iron-ons, cards, items for my daughter's wedding. I made this using vinyl. As you can tell, it can custom cut certain materials. Paper, vinyl, iron-on, light cardstock, bonded fabric, poster board. There's just a myriad of things that this item can do. Here you have your open button that opens your machine. Alright, so this is the motor. Here you have A and B. A is where you are going to put anything optional like Cricut pins. You're going to put debossers, embossers, special things like this. This holds your housing for your blade, which you cannot see unless I push the button on the top. Great safety feature. That's how you change out your blades for that. Now this is an older model. They have a newer model, which, you know, like everything, it's faster, it's better, it does more. But, you know, this one really meets my needs. I don't feel that at this time I need an upgrade. This is for older cartridges for the original Cricut machine. I did not have that. I do not have these. This is a cup to hold like the pins for the machine or scissors, whatever you may need. This down here is really awesome. A lot of people didn't find this until people were putting it on YouTube, but this is a holder to hold different things like maybe some tools. So these are my different blades. F for fabric, I suppose. And you can store tools, whatever you want down there. I usually don't because I'll probably forget that I have them in there. You know. So yeah, this is a really great machine. I'm just going to close it. And we'll go on to the other machines that are associated with the Cricut family. Alright, over here I have my Cricut Joy. It is a smaller version, does pretty much all the same things. It writes, it cuts. The cool thing about this that got me with this one, the Cricut got me because it could write. I saw that and I ran to the store and got one. The Cricut got me because it has a thing called Smart Vinyl, or it's able to feed longer items in. They can only be 4 inches wide, but they can be up to like 5-6 feet, and you can put a pen in here, you can put a blade in here, you can cut, you can draw, you can make cards, you can make banners. Really cute little machine. When I'm just doing something small and simple, I pull this out. When I want to do a more complex project, or one that, you know, has various pages to it, or settings or cuttings or whatever, I usually use my Cricut. But for a simple one cut, one write, whatever, I usually use this. Over here I have my Cricut heat press tool. It is the 12x12. It's an older model, but it's fine. It works. I'm not going to plug it up today, but it has this heat proof base where you can set it while you are putting your iron on your shirts, your aprons, your whatever you're doing. And this is basically used to heat set or iron on your vinyl. You can use a household iron, but I love gadgets, and you know, so we got that. Waited for it to go on sale and got it. This right here is to protect your surfaces. You always want to put this down, like when you are doing a t-shirt. I usually place the t-shirt around this, like put this on the inside, and then press on it, and that protects whatever's underneath that t-shirt from getting burnt. The next machine I have, which I believe you guys have seen me work with, is a laminator. This is just a cheap old Scotch $20 laminator that I got from Walmart a few years back when I decided that I wanted to make my own budgeting system based on videos that I had seen on YouTube. And so I just take my laminated papers and, you know, or my papers, place them in the laminate, run it through here, it heat sets it and laminates it. Many of the pages in my budget binder are laminated using this machine. Over here I have a smaller version of the heat press. Looks like a little household iron. And it works great for working in smaller surfaces, doing smaller projects, ironing on baseball caps, any of that. Got it simply because it was precious. That's it. The next item, and probably one of my most used earlier this year, is my Gemini Junior. I purchased this in probably December, and it's a great way to make cards. It does pretty much what that does. It cuts things, right? So I can emboss, deboss, I can cut backgrounds or pieces for a card, make cards. It's just a fun new thing for me to have in my craft room. And I just bought one of these Lazy Susans from the Target dollar store spot probably in January. Put it on that so I could turn it around and, you know, feed it and then grab it out of the back. I have something blocking it right now, but I have that. The last machine I have in my craft room is this cheap sewing machine. I am not a seamstress. You know, I can sew basic bags. Like I taught myself how to sew by just sewing basic square bags. And I would make end of the year gifts for each of my kids' teachers, and it would always be some sort of teacher's bag, and then I would go to the store and fill it with pens and pencils and sticky notes and just fun stuff. So that's the last electronic, I guess, machine in my craft room. Alright, so that's it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed exploring all of the machines that I have here in my craft room. Look forward to a video tomorrow where we're going to start actually putting these machines to use and seeing what they can do. I want to give Terry a big shout out for giving me this video idea. I really appreciate it, and this one's for you, girl. So, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, say thanks to Terry, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for part 1 of What Do These Machines Do Anyway? See you then. Bye.